Hello, hello. Hello, Red Ray. Born to speed. Oh, wait, are those socks? Nice. Forced to slow down. Yeah. Yeah, we are a little bit forced to slow down. Maybe not as much as that new one you suggested. Actually, yeah, probably more than that new one you suggested. Okay, so we got to oil last time, which I don't know. There's probably going to be something weird with it. I don't trust it. I completely forgot this was unsorted. Also, I need the link to this. What we know so far. There we go. Honestly, it probably would have been easier to type what we know so far than use the abbreviation for it. I like how I switched halfway through to using like a list. Not like a list, but like a table. Which just made more sense once I realized that whenever we get something new, it actually gives it a title down there. Didn't notice that a while initially. I guess the first few weren't written that way. It's just like anything new was added there. Okay, so we have some solar power. We have... Is our base just not running? Are we just genuinely not producing anything right now? Oh yeah, we're just completely out of stuff for some reason. Hold up. I feel like something's going on here. I feel like we shouldn't be that out of stuff. So what's the issue? I think there's something wrong with our sorting system. Oh my gosh, we've already backed up coal? Okay, steel chests are decent for now, I guess. They're kind of expensive, but not terrible. Oh, I guess we had room for a second layer of chests too. Okay, I mean that'll keep going for a while. What we think we know so far. True. I think that was originally actually the title. Considering how unknown it was. But that was too many characters. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was wondering why everything was so backed up, because it definitely shouldn't have been. Honestly, we should upgrade technically all of this should be upgraded to red belt. Is what I'm trying to say, but that's a little bit of ways away. We only need one. Then we need a few regular belt. We don't actually have any gears. That would speed it up a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot about the random explosion sounds. Those are great. The jump scare. Okay, so that should increase our buffering speed. Transport belt isn't... Oh, okay. Well, we can fix that, I think. There we go. Look at that. Nicely upgraded. It's easier to say World Wide Web than to spell www. What do you mean spell www? It is pretty hard to spell it. I always forget how to spell it, you know, the words are... If only the name. Oh wait, hold on. I was gonna say if only it had the spelling in its name. I think at some point we backed up some furnaces. I guess that's not a big deal. It's just confusing. Okay, there we go. Things are looking much nicer. We need to start doing researches. I'm scared what it's going to do. I guess we can get anything we need for launch. Like, that's not useless. It's just gonna... These things are gonna unlock stuff. I don't know if I'm really prepared for that. There we go. Because, like, every time I research something, things get worse. So I feel like the strategy is to not research anything. Unless I absolutely need it. And to instead buffer science. We need to get chemical plants and oil, I think. Which I'm pretty sure we decided we're just going to hand build. Oh, right. The issue is that I don't know how to look through the inventory. Okay, so there's enough space down here. I think this is a decent spot for oil processing. We'll probably want to set up advanced oil and just use entirely advanced oil just because it'll be easier, which is a weird thought. Okay. Oh, come on. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay, once again, I do not remember which side water goes on. Or oil goes on. I mean, we can place it and find out. I question it every single time. You'd think I would know by now. With how many times I've made oil, you'd think I would have figured it out, but I honestly haven't. If I mine this, it gets redistributed, right? I think it does. Let's see. It's at 180. It's still at 180. Okay, cool. You just need to make sure to not mine the last one or run out of space, and you're good. Okay, what did we need? We needed undergrounds. We needed a few more pipe. Okay, yeah, we might as well just plan for advanced oil right off the bat. I don't think there's any reason not to. At least that we know of. I mean, some things could go weird. But if we need to set it up anyway for launch, might as well get it up. Get it up. And start buffering all of them. And also cracking would be nice. Okay, so we need oil. Oh, or water. Look at that. We actually had an offshore pump. We don't normally. I might as well use up this entire section. This seems like a great spot for oil. And fits basically as many advanced oil as I think I'll ever need. Of course, we're still making the assumption that I don't know why. I just really don't trust anything is what this mod boils down to. Like, I have no reason to think that advanced oil is somehow gonna, like, blow up my base. But it might. So I'm paranoid that I'm setting it up, and it's not something I can even use, because it's gonna destroy me. You know what will destroy me? Attaching everything to the wrong side. So maybe... You know, I'll blame the mod for that. The paranoia made me build this incorrectly. So it is still causing some damage, huh? I don't know if I crafted enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need one more. That's not too bad. Okay. Do these need to be connected, though? That's the real question. Probably. I could wait until bots, but I don't really know. I actually don't know if bots are that usable. Oh, wait, oh my gosh, I have bots. We keep them off because they were useless. Yeah, they're, I'm sorry for downing you, bots. I still think you're useless, but, less so. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, there we go. That should work perfectly fine then. Yeah, now we can just copy and paste this, and it's, much less tedious. Oh, that would have been nice to remember. We just hadn't researched bots yet, and it's been like a week, so I completely forgot we just straight up had them for other things from buying them from the store. It's weird. Okay, then we should be able to power it, and we'll start getting oil. And it might blow up. I don't know. Really, really no reason for that to believe that. Wow, I am very distrusting for no reason. Okay, this should work. I think we have enough stuff. Honestly, the bots aren't helping that much because they're so slow. But at least I can believe. Screaming time. Why are we screaming? We might be screaming. It depends how frustrating it is today. That is always a possibility. Okay, I think these are all set up properly. There we go. So we have petroleum. Awesome. And then I think we could double-side it if I really want. I get a feeling we won't need more oil refineries than this. Like, that would be pretty nice, but it's not going to happen. Also, let's actually grab from the mall. When crafting these, that would make things way simpler. Okay, grab pipe, grab underground. We're prepping for cracking, just because it is very, you know, nice. I doubt we'll need it. It's more just to make it that I don't need as many storage tanks whenever things inevitably back up, due to the fact that I have way too many, way too slow of a run for things to not back up. Okay, that should work. I don't know which side is which, so we'll just do that. We'll just make a generic one so far at the moment. Okay. And then one of them will be water. Oh my gosh. Oh, the auto build is getting very, very significant. increased a bit. Wait, what is marathon? Okay, we have something new. Marathon. I do not know what this does. Oh wait, I'm not in edit mode. I have the wrong thing open. There we go. So we learned something new. And learned is the wrong word. We got something new. Hello, Tice. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, it says marathon. Oh, does that add a... Is that like a sprint meter? No. No, my health isn't going down when I move. See, I don't know what that is. Oh, let's see. Do I have any small electric poles? Yeah, I can make some. Okay, perfect. I also don't know which one's heavy. I think light oil is the middle one, so this would probably go here somehow. And then this would go here. That one I think is correct. Not super confident, but possibly. Oh my gosh, stop that. There we go, and then a tank for light oil. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that it goes petroleum light heavy. Other than that, we're good. I don't know what it is. I've never been able to remember any of the oil inputs and outputs. Like, you'd think I would. You really think I would by now, but they mean nothing. They all look the same. Let's place this here. Yeah, I imagine we won't need more space than this. This should be fine. Okay, and then we can also do sulfuric acid. Maybe right here? Oh, hold on. Spiders came to visit. How nice of them. You know, you bring up a very good point. I probably should have paused before AFKing. They're polite enough to knock. Does it count as knocking when they're destroying the wall? I mean, that is just really aggressive knocking if you think about it. There we go. Whoa, what was that? I like that one. Where do I get more money explosions? Is that what Disco Players does? I don't know what Disco Players does, actually. That doesn't really make sense. Oh wait, Disco Players is probably my color changing. Which means that that command's kind of just a lie today, huh? If anyone, actually, can I manually change color? What happens if I change color? I guess we can try to change color, it just doesn't work very well. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that one. We have to be careful about rotations. Oh gosh, why is that a mod? Why is that a mod? It's knocking, but their legs are made of high-grade explosives. Yeah, they're the ones who knock. Very, very aggressively, though. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're good. And we got sulfur, too. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure it's just inserters that can be placed in properly. I haven't double-checked. I know other things can be randomly placed, but I think inserters are the only things with random rotations. So far, at least. Which I think is a very important distinction, because who knows? Who knows what things will become. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oil seems fine. I think we had a goal. We had to defend this. I should probably go do that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go add some defenses. Let's see. Do we have any piercing rounds? Yes. Okay. So we can throw some turrets down. Mostly we just need to get the grenades and a car, which we have. Coal we have. Oh, right. We need to switch to solid fuel as well. Because solid fuel is incredibly cheap now, now that we have oil. Like an actually decent amount of oil. Or things explode. I don't know. Still, that one's still an option for me. I still strongly believe that things are just going to start exploding for no reason. I don't trust this. Don't trust this mod. Okay, do we have a radar? Yes, we have 23 radars. Okay, cool. We'll be nicely defended. Maybe I should attach... no, let's finish this first. I think we have enough time. I would like to get some basic red chips automated, just so I can start crafting things. It won't be a lot of red chips, but it will at least be enough for me to say I have some in buffering for like building. You still find it hilarious that you can fuel a car with wood and coal? Gosh, could you imagine if you couldn't though? Like, I know conceptually it doesn't make sense, but or thematically it doesn't make sense, but it's very convenient. Your car would get lost so often if you didn't have that. But yeah, there's just like a full steam engine below our car. It's pretty great. It picks up water as it goes. I think that makes sense. See, did we never automate assembling machines? I guess we never assumed we would have resources to automate assembly machines. I might go do that. Don't forget to grab coins. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely running low on coins. That's for sure. Okay, 1, 1, 1. And then I guess... Right. Random rotations. Oh my gosh. Oh, the odds are very high now. I don't like that. We're actually green science limited, which is weird. I mean, it won't be for long, but we're we're science limited right now. And that's what matters. Okay, we need coal. Can we go through here? We have landfill, right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go under. That seems easier to me. In Crestorio 2, you can only use vehicle fuels for vehicles. Ooh. Does that feel like a good improvement? About to be blue. Good point. We are basically going to be blue science limited soon, so yeah, I guess we have other things to worry about. Okay, can we make another loader for coal? Because that would be very nice. I guess this doesn't need a run. Okay, there we go. That's not how I intended to do it, but it works. That choice makes sense in K2. Yeah, especially since K2 is like an overhaul mod. That you can do it. I feel like you can do what you want in overhaul mods. You don't need to care about player convenience at that point. Like, it's definitely different preferences in a game when it comes to like a hard mod or just base game. Does the random rotation happen when doing pick place? It happens as soon as you place something, so yes, it should. I don't see how that would be different unless like the frame perfect messed with things. But I doubt it would. I just try to feed coal into that. Yeah, it happens whenever you place something. It just has like a pretty high chance of being rotated. What about bots? Well, that's unfortunate. There has to be a downside. Oh, never mind. It happens with bots too. Okay, if it happens with bots, I imagine there's nothing manual we can do to get past it. Hello, Patrick. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. No, I knew what you meant by pick place. My guess is no. I don't, I don't see how that would affect it unless there's like weird, the frame perfect part of it messes with things. Socks. Yes, I got some flamingo socks on. See, how's it going? What are we doing? Okay, so this is an April Fool's mod that was made for Red Wraith's server. And was kind, I don't think kind is the right word. Kind enough to send it to me. So that's what we're playing through. We do have it a little bit nerfed for single player, so it's not as painful. But other than that, it's still, basically our research is a little bit cheaper, and I think that's mostly it, actually. I'm not sure if we fix this, and we gain levels faster. But every time I research stuff, like basically as time progresses, more things happen. So if you type the wwksf command in my title, that is a list of everything we've run into so far that I'm aware of. And that's a decent summary of everything we've discovered, all the annoyances. Let's see. You don't know if I saw it before, but do you know about the Blippy, also known as the I have no idea what you're referring to. Hello, Boss Rise. Is there any context to that? What is the Blippy? Ow. I should turn my bots off so I don't break things. Okay, so turrets also take a while to activate. I guess I could add that in there, but I haven't really used them, so it doesn't bother me much. Okay, let's see. We're probably going to run into stuff because I'm not great at fighting biters. In cars. Yeah, that went about how I expected. Honestly, the 1,000 ammo we lost is kind of sad. But other than that, it's not too bad. Yeah, I was not fully prepared for this many medium worms. It's okay, but it's not great. Oh yeah, right. When we defeat biters, they turn into ore. I haven't really found a use for that, but it is funny because it deletes cliffs. Oh, that one. Is that what you call it? Yeah. I haven't heard the name for it. Yeah, I'm aware of that bug. I think it's really... I guess, is bug the right word? Like... It's just trying to, like, auto-complete your, like, fast placement. But, yeah. It's really cool. I like to... Sometimes I do that intentionally just for fun. Not very often. But yeah, it's a fun little feature. To just see, like, it makes you feel like a task, really. That's a cool list. So this front... Yeah. The list helps because sometimes I forget things. Especially, like, I'm pretty sure my player just gradually changes colors or randomly changes color. So, like, some things like that, I just kind of forget about. Oh. Evolution notice. Wait, have we not had medium biters before? I guess not. That just seems like vanilla, though. But yeah, this run was originally an April Fool's mod, but I had already planned April Fool's. It was going to be burner stuff, but I wasn't done in time. So we ended up doing the hand feed only one. But yeah, that's what it was designed for. A group of people. Making a group of people suffer. Not one individual person suffering. We've only had to cheat once, which was just to find oil, because I was told there's a good chance it might not spawn. So I had to go check for it before I explored for ages. And then we built towards it naturally. Okay, well that went alright. Definitely was not prepared. And now there's just acid everywhere. Does acid, like, not disappear? I like how I say, like... I like how I said that like I'm done when I'm still, you know, haven't actually defeated the base. But I feel like we're pretty close. Oof, medium biters are rough. I wonder if we can afford more exoskeletons. I actually don't know what our issue is for power right now. Or exoskeletons. I'm pretty sure we have one and our issue is power armor space. Because it's only power armor Mark 1 that we bought. Oh right, I think I wanted to set up military science. That would probably be useful. Yeah, medium biters, raw power, they're definitely powerful. I don't actually know if they're powerful. It's really just the worms are rough. The fact that I ran out of grenades is making this a lot slower. Okay. I think we can face tank a lot now if we just keep eating fish. Maybe not. It's a bit tough because the keybinds I have make it that combat I can't fire and eat at the same time. So if anyone's wondering why I'm firing in bursts to heal, that's why. Just a little bit of awkward keybinds because I don't really play with biters enough to want to have it on a on a button that's easy to press. So when I do play with biters, it's always a little bit annoying. Makes my combat ability just slightly worse. Like, I can't throw grenades and shoot at the same time like you normally can. Just small things like that. Okay, we should be good. Well, I say that, but... that guy had, like, a full health bar. Also, I just double-checked. We do actually have piercing rounds. I didn't check before the fight. Imagine if we were doing that without it. You actually don't think you have shoot enabled, like, at all? Okay, that definitely tops this. I have it set to, like, alt right-click or control space. Both of those interfere with my ability to throw grenades, though. Okay, well, that went well. We're out of resources to get the next one, so I'm just gonna do a little bit... I'm just gonna defend the oil batch with my remaining ammo, and that should be... honestly, that should be good for a while. Like, it will hold out long enough, I think. Unless they go straight for the power poles, in which case we're doomed. But yeah, I think I wanted military science, because I don't really know if biters are going to get bad or not. So I kind of don't want to have to worry about them. Also, I don't know what caused it, but there are a lot of oil patches here that are 0. Most of them do something. Like, or not most of them. Most of them are empty. About half of them are really good, but the other half are empty. And I don't fully know why. Did you just see walls beside your miners in this? Oh, yes. Yeah, so that is because of the cave collapsing. I can use the walls as cheap dungeon supports. Otherwise, I have to spend coins on the dungeon supports. So you can instead make like a square of walls. So the miners have to be built with walls in between them. Okay, well, they did eat my car, so I guess we're walking here. We're also missing a construction bot. I guess I might have only bought 19. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're space limited. They were hungry, yeah. I'm so hungry I could eat a car. It's a very popular expression. Wow, this is weird. Oh my gosh, wait, what the heck? Red Wraith, what did you do? Why did you do this? Why is concrete 750 science? What does the rest of the tech tree look like? I hate this. Everything research related was normal, and then I got to this one. What? There has to be a reason. Okay, is everything else... I mean, these things seem fairly normally priced. But this one is 750 science. Oh, could it be a result of marathon? 132 science packs? Okay, so Yeah. A lot of things are split into different tiers. And they research in like different parts. So the cost of them were split between multiple different ones. So that's what that's all about. The weird costs. But if we also have a marathon multiplier or something, that could do it. So science is just pricier now, I guess? Like 3 times pricier? Is that how that works? Okay. See, I kind of forgot marathon mode was even a thing. It's a good thing we got most of the important researches out of the way. It still hasn't figured out why the text splits. I have not figured that out. My guess is just you want it to be annoying. Or because this every tech upgrades, like every tech causes something to happen or can cause something to happen. So the more things we research, the more things can happen. And also it just fills up the queue. I don't know if there's anything deeper than that. Because I feel like both of those alone are good reasons. Does tech splits get farther? Let's see, Rocket Silo is 4K in Marathon? Okay. Well, it said Marathon level 1, so that terrifies me. That it can get worse. Gosh, this is a... Wait, could we have made a car? We had engines. We had engines on us. Why did I have engines? Oh well, I guess that's fine. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff I missed, probably. Or like the things that have very subtle effects. Like disco players. Or... I don't know, there's a couple others. Like meteors, rogue turrets. I don't know what either of those do. Oh right, my hotbar does randomly change sometimes. So if anyone's wondering why heat interface is there, that's why. It's not something I would ever want. I don't even know what that is. What is heat interface? Is that like a creative mode thing? I don't think that's a real thing. That you can place, right? That has to be like some weird creative reactor thing. Or maybe added from the mods. Okay, well at least we have red chips. Which we're not producing very fast, but we do have them. Okay, so science is going to be slow. That's good to know. See, can we make modules? We should probably make modules. Get those ASAP. It's a creative item for interacting with P5s. Okay, that makes sense. The explosion scare 3. Why? Why does that one have to have the... Why does that one have to be upgraded? That was just loud. Don't know. I shouldn't be surprised by anything, really, but I am. Okay. That'll work. I just want to start getting this into the labs, because they're kind of pricey. Okay, so research is going to be at least 4 times slower. Which means we need more labs. I mean, we also need more blue... We also need blue science. I should probably get that set up. Okay, well, this is already here. Wasn't supposed to be, but... Actually, that can stay there. I guess we can do blue science, like a small blue science build here very easily. Not like a small blue science build is going to help that much. But we can have it. Okay, rotate, rotate, output. Okay. Yeah, we can do blue science here. Input, input. I'm glad I finally understand the blue science recipe after all these Factorio runs. Rocket silo before blue silence, unusual. Yeah, we're delaying the launch a little bit. We really did not want to finish. But in all seriousness, the rocket silo is a tunnel into the underground, which is where I mine all of my ores. Or it's where I get most of my resources. I guess that can go there. I built that wrong. Okay, that'll work. There we go. Okay, much better. Yay! Free science. But yeah, that's the tunnel. We pass resources through it to go down here. So that way we can actually have a base, a functional base. Okay, let's get new power set up so we can stop prioritizing coal mining and all the coal can go into plastic instead. Definitely would be smart. These don't work. Oh, because all of them got wrong rope. They all got wrong placements, so that way none of them work. Excellent. Okay, well, we have blue science, I guess. Ooh. Ooh, is that what meteors is? No, I don't know where they came from. Concerning. Very concerning. Huh. I don't like that. We know what rogue turrets does. I mean, that's what I expected they would do. I don't know what the odds are, though. I don't know the exact mechanics behind it. So let's try another one. Maybe this one won't kill me. Let's place it farther away from us. West of base? That would make sense, but how would they get there? How would they have gone to me? The only path is up here. Right? Spiders can swim? Is that possible? Definitely not shallow water. It could be part of the mod. If it is, I'm not sure. We haven't found that out yet. Or we haven't had anything to hint at that yet, at least. Except for that. If we can believe it. We were told to suffer, so we suffer. Exactly. Viter, I like the rogue turrets one. Definitely glad I didn't try turret pushing the other base, though. Also, should probably remove the auto-add ammo. Because it's only going to cause pain. I think. Let's not push our luck there. Okay, we should really automate assembling machines. But I think we have other issues, yeah. What are we suffering through? Literally every aspect of this mod is suffering. Currently, we're out of copper. Okay, let's go get copper. That actually should be pretty easy. We've passed through copper patches, but haven't mined them because we didn't need them. But yeah, there's a lot of like small changes it adds. We forgot to grab... Oh. Cool, I just walked through that. Okay, well at least now that we have blue science, I guess we can start going towards oil processing. It's really weird being green chip limited of all things, but yeah, we completely ran out of copper. Like every ounce of it. Fortunately, we have bots. What are they trying to do? Bots, where are you going? Oh, I marked coins. It doesn't really have a name. It was like April Fool's 2024. It was a scenario created as an April Fool's joke. If I have a download link to it in my server, I think if you just download all of the Redmu files, you also can get it. Oh, right, bots can't mine rocks. Ooh, what about grenades? Are grenades worth it? Grenades might be worth it. Or a rocket launcher. Ooh, a rocket launcher could be worth it. That's not worth it. Never mind. Not for 50 damage. But yeah, I have a download link there in the meme runs. I should probably pin it, actually. I'll go pin that real quick. Because there's been other stuff posted since then. It is a pinned message now in meme runs. May need some damage upgrades. Yeah, if I get enough damage upgrades, we'll be fine. But I don't think I really want damage upgrades, knowing that things just get worse for me if I research things. I don't think it's really worth it. Oh yeah, so this is how ore expansions look. It's terrible. Would not recommend. I actually need to make a new blueprint. But yeah, I have to mine out a ton of rocks just to get like 10,000 copper. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know how I'm going to defend against biters at this point now. I also don't know what happened to that bot. I think he might have been hit in the explosion. I might have blown him up. In which case, that one's on me. Okay, I think we can re-blueprint now. Actually, let's get the ones below it too. Like, bots can't help me with the rocks, but they can at least help me place the miners and make sure I don't forget anything, so that's nice. Okay, looks like we got some auto placement there. Love it. Yeah, I am definitely scared. Wait, that's not the pattern I wanted. I'll just make a blue one. I'll just make a new one. Nap to grid, width 7. That should be fine. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, I am worried. The fact that there are biters, I don't love that. Because now that they're starting to attack, I have no idea how I'll possibly defend against them. Do I have enough power to add lights to the dough? Oh, I think I do. I was waiting to set that up until I had solid fuel. So as long as I actually go and get that solid fuel, I should be able to do that. So we'll get this copper patch, and then I'll go set up lights. Because we can definitely add them to these blueprints too. Would be nice. Unless they have a downside. But yeah, at the time, I really could not justify the coal expense because of how much effort it was to get coal. It might not be a lot, but these things really add up when you have to chop so many rocks just to do anything. You just accept any cost saving you can. On the bright side, I don't need to worry about making dense patches. So that's something. They're all useless. Wait, what is that? I don't want that there. I actually want to move this. Let's see. Let's move it there. There you go. I love that feature. I feel like nobody really knew about it for a long time. Because it's not like something you'll accidentally do. Like holding shift and clicking on the flag. But it is a neat feature to let you shift the center instead of just guessing, which is what I previously was doing. I wonder if it's worth recovering belts. Still haven't figured that out yet. Honestly, a lot of things I'm not sure what's worth it. Yeah, no, I only knew it because it was like someone mentioned it in like a speedrun server once. The speedrun server. I mean, for the most part, it has no like practical use. Except for the very small blueprints. Because like large blueprints is obviously going to have no effect because who cares? You're already using the entire blueprint, right? Or like it's so small you can't really move it accurately with a small one. Okay, so this will give me more copper. Now, not a ton more though. I think I need to get that copper patch too. There we go. Oh, that can't be mined. Excellent. Okay. There we go. Add some lights. I mean, I placed it in the wrong spot, but the auto placement placed one in the right spot, so I guess that works. Okay, so I guess this can go sideways just fine. Actually, this one is like one that's actually really easy to build, so that's cool. This one also doesn't really need supports. I'm going to add them just in case, but I'm pretty sure I don't need supports in the middle of the area. I really wish I could mark these for deconstruction. Like, even if bots couldn't mine them, It would be really nice if I could just mark the rocks so I knew which ones to mine. But yeah, this wasn't made for fun. So I should lower my standards. Okay, I guess I can put these on my hotbar. There we go. Look at that. We have some lights. They do not light up very much, but they make it feel a little less oppressive. We take that. Then I guess I'll just place the walls. Gosh, if these get... Oh, if walls become invincible, that's rough. Will they stay that way in the hotbar? Not for long. But at least for the time being. And that's what matters. I only care about right now. Okay, are we out of belts? Yeah, we're out of belt. That explains a lot. Look at that. We have copper again. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a while before we finish this mod with the marathon addition to it. So we'll probably switch to doing this not very often. We might do this like every other week because I don't think I want to do just this for a long time. We're definitely like probably at least a month away from finishing it. At least. So I might have to switch to doing it less often until I get burner stuff done. Because I like to do other meme runs as well. But we'll see. If we can find anything that speeds up the underground, I'll feel different. But right now, it's just so many resources. Especially since science is now 4+ times more expensive. On the bright side, we have copper. At least the bots teleport with me and they don't just get lost to the void. So that's something. Well, we take that. Okay. Look, if I just go to the next level, they stop working. It's perfect. I'm giving them a vacation. Can't believe we're powering a whole base with such a small amount of power, though. I'm not used to that. Okay, so we're gonna set up. Well, we don't have oil cracking, and we won't for a long time. So I guess we can just do petroleum solid fuel, which is fairly easy to set up. We'll do it over here. I don't actually know the ratio. I'm pretty sure it's a fairly high ratio. Because solid fuel is a expensive way to get... Or, no, petroleum is an expensive way to get solid fuel. But when it's all you have, you know, you work with it. But we have... Well, I mean, I say we have way more oil than we have coal. Which is still true, but... Oil is a lot more... This is all the oil we have, basically. I don't think we'll be getting any more. Although it is a decently large chunk of oil. I just don't know how much the increased science costs will bite me. But for now, we'll just place this. And honestly, if we place this on this inside, that should make it mostly prioed, right? Oh, well, we'll have to manually replace it, but that should work. Yeah, well, we'll manually replace them. Maybe, actually, I might do it a different way. Let's see, let's get a circuit. This one we don't enable or disable, but we do read, hold. This one we enable, disable if solid fuel is less than 3. Actually, let's do 6. Let's make it double-sided. Okay. That means when solid fuel is backed up, we don't consume coal anymore, is the idea there. I think I set it up correctly. Oh, less than 8. That's not right. Okay, so it wouldn't have worked. There we go. Okay, that should start working through everything. We need to expand our mall. Honestly, we didn't leave much space for a base. Now that I'm looking at it, it's a little bit hard to automate things like assembling machines here. But It's possible, and that's what matters. Because we did technically leave space for it. Just barely. It's not going to run very fast, but we don't expand very fast, so it's perfect. See, look at that. Everything is fine. It's just going to consume every ounce of green chips that we have for a while. Yeah, okay, so we're out of iron too. Yeah, that makes sense. Double side solid fuel to side load onto boilers. It is just for the belt buffer. I know it looks silly, but it has to do with the belt buffer. I wanted more leniency than I could have with one side for the math. It will make no difference, practically speaking, but it makes me feel better to know it's a little bit more lenient than it could have been. A little bit more flexible. Okay, do we have... Oh, look at that. We do have prod. Look at all these prods. We're rich. I'm actually going to shut these off. And actually care about the fact that we don't have prod mods in them. I've never cared about the cost of these this early. Ooh, we're power limited. Yeah, we're not going to be power limited for long. I shouldn't get excited about that. I am realizing this is awkwardly side-loaded. I should probably fix that now that we have solid fuel on this belt. Okay. How do I want power? I guess I can just kind of fold it over here. Yeah, that'll work. Is it the best design? Of course not. That's why we're doing it. Because we made it. We never make good designs. Okay, there we go. Do we have any more burner inserters? We do. Perfect. So weird using burner inserters. I thought I left them. Well, I guess I haven't left them behind me because I still use them every week. But I thought I had left them behind me in this mod. Okay, so we need more steam engines, which we have not automated, which, yeah, that makes sense. They're incredibly iron heavy. And we weren't power limited for the longest time. And honestly, we're still not really that power limited. Okay, so we need 16. Actually, let's do... Okay, I forgot I had bots, and I thought there was like some new thing that just randomly ate stuff from your inventory. That's why I just got silent there, because I was so scared that our inventory just going to start being deleted. And now I just have that fear that it is actually something that can happen, because I feel like that's technically possible. And that would be mean. That would be very, very mean. Let's see, can we fit? No, we need an offshore pump. I guess we can fit 2 more there, huh? 1, 2. We can't fit the steam engines for it, but I guess that's all right. Okay, offshore pump, which is actually missing... Oh, it was missing copper of all things. That's surprising. Oh, it's so nice. Look at that. People don't see just a black void here. Wait, I can walk through this? Oh. Guess I didn't have to delete it. Though, to be fair, that's not intuitive. There's no reason for me to think I could just walk through it. There we go. That's a nice pattern. Pattern's the wrong word, 100%. Okay, and then I should check to make sure we actually rotated all the inserters correctly, because I keep forgetting to check. And yeah, they can just be randomly placed now. It's important to take care of that. We're out of stone. Cool. Hopefully we have enough landfill. What else do we need? Assembly machines? Ooh. Ooh, look at that. We actually had... I never thought I'd be excited for 22 assembly machines, but here we are. That's something. That's more than we had. And that's what matters. How many prod mods? Okay, definitely putting prod mods in those things because they're pricey. Even the wires feel pricey right now. Although I think there's a different issue with copper. Gosh. Yeah, that's why we'll need to break it up with something else, because I don't want to be doing this for 3 months. Okay, so we're low on iron. I think we need to be able to expand our production, but I think I'm being a little bit hopeful there, because, well, I guess this patch is actually okay. So some of the patches don't have the worst density. They're not good by any means, but they're manageable. How much ore do you need for launch? Isn't it something like 500,000? In my multiplayer, the mining was less of an issue. Yeah, it's definitely a huge limiter here. What are they going to get? Oh my gosh, why did I decon the coins? Could probably cheat some mining speed. Oh, you mean for like the rocks? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have a severe advantage that increasing this multiplier by 100% did not make a significant change. Like, increasing the experience growth rate by 100% has not drastically made my mining speed compete with having like a dozen players constantly mining rocks in the underground. Yeah, mining speed commands are probably pretty easy. We'll see how far I can get before going completely insane though. Maybe it'll be fine. Probably not, but maybe. Okay, turn on the bots. They can recover these. Oh, that can't be good. Ooh, that's my main base. Mining speed could be tricky since the mod also changes it. I could remove that part of the mod. I don't think it has anything I care about. Okay, so how are we going to defend my base, I guess is the real question. Because obviously we can't... If they can just kind of materialize out of thin air or like swim or something, nowhere's safe. And also turrets aren't safe. They can just turn on us. I guess I don't care that much about that. We definitely need to defend our buffers. Yeah, this definitely is not made for single player. With the amount of like multitasking you have to do, it's not super it's not super eventful with one person. Because everything is just so like labor intensive. Well, hopefully they don't shoot me. I don't know if there's a really good way to tell, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure how the rogue turrets works. Oh! Oh, they get free ammo when they become rogue. I didn't know that. Okay, so this didn't help. This doesn't matter. Game forces player mining drill productivity bonus. Will that just make rocks easier to mine? Because that sounds fantastic. Yeah, I'm not opposed to this. Is that something you could just type? I guess I maybe shouldn't test it yet. But that would just be /C, right? Oh my god, did I really just prod mod green science? Am I that desperate? Not really. I'm actually blue science limited. This one doesn't run at all. Oh yeah, we're limited on red chips. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, let's go back to oil, or let's go back to trying to find ore. We definitely don't have enough input for this. Oh, that's mining. Oh, mining productivity. Yeah, that works for me too. That? Did that work? Oh, yes, it did. I think. Yeah, that's definitely going up fast enough. Does that mean, is that 3 times the ore for drill, basically? I think I can live with that. I don't feel bad about that. Yeah. Okay, so perfect. That should offset the cost that the fact that I can't be mining for like 50 hours. Okay, I guess I can do that. We can even light it up. Perfect. Nice, perfect time. Now I mine rock slightly faster too. Everything's looking up. Yeah, we'll look into setting it higher. If the marathon gets a little bit worse, we might have to. At the moment, ×3 seems fine. Like 3 times the ore is a pretty decent boost, so I'm not... How did that get an absolute relative on it? Or absolute on it? Weird. Okay. So we actually are definitely limited by our belts now, so we should be careful to... I mean, at least for a little bit. We'll have to add a new sorting system, or improve our sorting system, which is good. That means we're progressing. You think Mountain Fortress starts off with 400%? Oh my gosh. Is that the one that's similar to this? I think Tice mentioned Mountain Fortress once when he suggested trying walls for supports. I don't think I ever would have tried walls because I forgot they existed. I was thinking like pipes. Not pipes. I was thinking like power poles. Like anything tall. Ooh, scary explosions. Classic. I wonder if I can avoid running if I'm accurate enough with the clicks. Not really. Oh yeah, you know, undergrounds are technically better, but that is a lot of thinking, and I think with how much thinking I have to do to figure out which rocks need to be deleted, undergrounds would actually be slower. Like, planning is slow. What's taller than walls? They're as tall as buildings? Yeah, but this power pole is even taller. Everyone knows you can support an entire cave with, like, a thin stick. That's why caves don't collapse very often. Clearly. Actually, I don't know how frequent those are. Okay, how can I do this? Maybe that would work? I'm trying to think of how to connect this second patch without having to redesign things. Although this doesn't increase our max iron, so I think we have some other issues. Oh my gosh, that's why that keeps happening. Forgot about fuzzy hotbar. Okay, I mean, at least that's workable. Oh yeah, I don't know if I have that. Walls might help. Yeah, I have walls might help. Perfect. Power poles are pretty tall, right? And like the big power poles are pretty wide too. So I got to the part of getting to the scenario in your Factorio, but what's... Okay, so you load the save file and then resave it to get the new scenario, and it should say like Double Trouble Red Wraith, I think, or Red Mew. So the thing that I have uploaded is the save. So you load that, sync your mods to Double Trouble, and then when you resave that, it should also create a scenario that you can load. You might just be able to play that one directly. I don't know if there's any progress in it. But yeah, that'll let you just like start a new scenario with the mods already synced and stuff. So you just sync to the thing I have in the file, the server. No, this is not. Yeah, this one isn't a scenario. That one's the file. I'll specify that. Attached map save. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's good now. added more details to it. Okay, what is? Oh yeah, why did I do this? I decided to tell my bot to collect coins, and it has caused nothing. Like nothing good has come from it. Don't know why I thought why it would be helpful. Okay, this is weird. That's a very weird pattern these are making. I haven't gotten any ore from this other patch though, so that's concerning. Oh, never mind. It makes sense now. And I guess we haven't fully hooked it up either. Okay, well, let's go back to trying to expand this. Trying to get that ore. Oh, that's why. It doesn't go all the way through. Yeah, that would do it. That would definitely do it. Okay, I want this patch. I feel like if I get that patch, it will last. It will last for a good while. Because it's 150,000 ore. And I'll be able to get like 2 belts out of it. So I'll be able to get 2 belts for basically the end of... Maybe not the end of time. That's a bit ambitious, but... It'll definitely run a while. I might connect it through the copper. Through the coal. I don't know. There's not much... There's not much space on the belt for it. Maybe I'll add a splitter. Because we don't really need as much coal as we're mining. So using a splitter like this... Oh! Forgot about that. Yeah, if I do a higher mining productivity, I could just start making actual smelters. As opposed to just being limited to like 1 belt forever. 100k is only 500,000 right now? Okay, yeah. That is pretty... let's do 6. Because we do have Marathon. And I have so many other things to worry about on the surface right now. The nice thing about that command is I can always revert it if I realize it's a little bit too broken. It's definitely hard to balance, trying to figure out what balance makes it a single player mod and instead of a multiplayer. Actually, I'm going to add that to this, to the... Would recommend, or I'm going to add that to the scenario. Would recommend running... That's, that was my Twitch handle. I had that copied. Okay. That's weird, actually. Oh, I guess I haven't copied this yet. I just typed it. Why did I type it? Why didn't I just copy it? Whatever. To make the ore more balanced for solo. There we go. Nice. Enjoy... I don't know if enjoy is the right word, but... Yeah. Have fun. It's an experience. It's mostly just slow. Honestly, since I only am playing this like 3 hours a week, you could definitely catch up to me, for sure, and pass me. Okay, I'm very scared for how much resources I need. I'm also, ever since you made that comment about not knowing why tech multiplier is used, I'm paranoid that there's some like really important thing I'm missing. Or sorry, not tech multiplier, but the tech tiers. Because like the reasons that I have for them make sense, but you make it seem like there's something worse. Something more menacing, or not menacing, something more evil lurking in the background to haunt me when I research techs. Gosh, we almost have advanced oil processing. Something tells me we're going to need a little bit more oil. Or a little bit more blue science. And I think that something is being 58% of the way through oil processing after an entire hour. Okay, this is looking good. We're almost to the patch. Okay. I can't wait to go expand smelting after this. That's going to be... Wait, is that a cliff? Is that a cliff? Why is there a cliff down here? Why? Why? I mean, I guess there's rocks down here. Makes sense that you could basically have a cliff next to them too. They're basically the same thing. Maybe. Probably geographically incorrect, but I'm trying to justify why there's a cliff in my way. The reason could just be to annoy me, actually. That's also possible. Let's see, is that another cliff? It's definitely working. Oh. Okay, at least those biters aren't too bad yet. I'm terrified for when they become like behemoths. We're gonna be absolutely doomed. Oh wow, that was a lot of biters. Oh right, because the biters, the bases explode into biters when you finish them. Or when you destroy them. Wow, that is these are some rough placements today. How long have we been working on this? Yeah, I think we've been working on this iron belt. These two iron lanes for about 20 minutes. Starting to think the only safe way, if I didn't have the mining productivity, I think the only safe way to keep my base alive with how slow expansion is would have been moving every important resource to the basement where it's possibly safe and protecting it. Because there's no way I could defend the surface. Can I get a boat? Is that a thing in Factorio? I don't think that's a thing in Factorio. I'm trying to think of how I can clear the biters' nests that are going to cause problems. Ooh, inventory's full. I should stop mining. Okay. I do like the collection of chests and inserters that I just leave everywhere in completely random spots. Nope, my fish. No, I need those. There we go. I guess it's not that important. I'm not fighting right now. Okay, so this is actually a really good patch. Especially when it's 10 times better. Can't believe... Actually, 7 times better. This is genuinely only 1 million resources. That sounds so high. Maybe 6 wasn't enough. We'll run it for a bit, see how it's looking. If we don't see any more patches, we're doomed. Because I really don't see any more iron. Unless we go really far. Maybe the saturation that far will be nice. Okay, and then we need to make sure we actually defend this. Because we don't want it to collapse on us. That would be bad. Okay, let's put this back on our hotbar. It was supposed to be here. We definitely don't need express loaders. We don't need quick access to express loaders. That would be nice, though, to actually get them one day. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not... We don't have this set up for belt density right now, but I don't think that's that important. I think we have other things to worry about. Honestly, with the mining productivity, I guess we don't need a ton of belt density. We just want the drills to last as long as they possibly can. Oh wait, that has the wrong height. Whoops. What is this? 2, 3, 10, I think. I didn't realize it was staggering on the wrong spot. Wait, what? That was weird. I could not get it to line up for whatever reason. I think I was just having trouble visualizing it. That makes me think we probably missed a spot over by copper. Because I did not notice that they were misaligned when I first started here. Okay. Power should be connected, so we'll be able to tell if things are built properly. We have some chests we can drop resources into, which... Honestly, these resources add up. I think we've gotten probably like 30% of our resources from from mining rocks. Just with how many rocks we've had to destroy. Okay. How close are we to finishing this patch? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're probably still like 5 minutes away from the patch. Yeah, we really need to figure out our defense system. Rogue, you know, flamethrower turrets would not be a bad option. Because even if they do go rogue, they can't turn around. So if I defend my base with a wall of flamethrowers, we're off to a pretty good start. Oh, I thought that one was protected from cave-ins. Oh, that's fine. We should probably add some more drills before we fix that. Or add some more walls before we fix that. Yeah, I thought I had enough walls already. Anyway, flamethrower turrets are fairly cheap. 4 times less cheap than they would be. But like 1,000 military science is manageable, and it's something we can research while blue science finishes. And that would let us defend our base with flamethrower turrets, which can't turn around and destroy us, which is the main thing. I don't really know if rogue turrets is like a one-time thing when I place them, or if they can just randomly become rogue at any given point. Like, that's the thing I'm concerned with. Because if that's the case, we'll know we're never safe until the end of time, and I don't really like that thought. Oh yeah, I forgot, we also increased our mining distance. What is a hagfish? Oh wait, was there another pun? What fish makes the best sandwich? A peanut butter and jellyfish. One hagfish can make enough slime in 1 minute to fill a bucket. I don't know, but it sounds like a your mom joke or something. Is it an actual fish? Hagfish. Ew. I don't like that. It's like a worm. It's like a giant slimy worm. You know what? They can keep their bucket of slime. I don't think I need that in my life. Okay, this is not placing any walls. See, I feel like there has to be a more efficient pattern. Oh, maybe if I try to clear the holes for the walls first. Because, like, the issue is I can't just clear an entire area at once and then go back to it. He's just copied over our setup chat. Yeah, I had it copied towards the top, too. In the pins. Yeah, because that's the... Yeah, the extra details you added were not the thing I was having trouble with, so I didn't copy that over. But yeah, it's definitely more detailed. So thanks for adding that. Actually, I still don't know what was causing the issue I was having. We never really figured it out, did we? We just gave up and did it with console commands. Huh, yeah. No idea what it could have been. Kind of forgot about that. I wasn't able to set the research multiplier ahead of time with this scenario. Ooh, we're getting some pretty fast mining speed, though. This is nice. Also, let's add some light. Which, if anyone's keeping track, we do still have light. I don't know how, but we do still have lamps on our hotbar. Like 30 minutes later. Oh my. You know what? I don't feel so bad about the mining productivity multiplier anymore. I felt a little bit bad. Then I felt a little less bad. And now I have no remorse. Because I just looked at the time. We've been doing this for 10 minutes. Just this patch has taken 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure we've consumed more resources than we were going to get out of this patch in that time. Just kidding. Not quite. I don't think we're consuming that much, but one can dream. You rock is everything. Diggy Diggy Hole. Is that actually lyrics from the song? I haven't listened to Diggy Diggy Hole in a long time. Oh, no? Okay. I thought maybe. The only words I know is I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy Diggy Hole. But I imagine there's more lyrics. Although there might not be. Honestly, there might not be. That could also be the whole song. I wouldn't put it past Yogcast for that. Just wanted to write fair. So someone had to talk about rocks. Someone else had to talk about rocks. I couldn't be the only one talking about it for a while. That would be rough. Okay. So with the mining productivity, these are all an entire belt. Which means I need to start carrying 4 belts of resources around if I want to use these. Which means I'm gonna have to means I have to mine a tunnel on the way back. This is great. I'm so happy. At least this is relaxing. Okay, I wonder if a 4-wide tunnel will cause a collapse. I'm not actually sure. There you go. Someone had to type the lyrics. Thanks, Dice. That's such a good song. You know what another good one is? Milkmen. I've never seen a milkman, but I love the song about milkmen. Feel like they need more love. So I don't know if they're real anymore. They might not be real. Maybe in some places. Definitely not here. Gosh, I want my milk to be delivered by horse. That would be cool. Although I don't know if I don't think I use it in a consistent enough manner to ever like want it, you know, shipped directly to my house. Like most foods in general for me, I use very sporadically. Other than like maybe chicken? I don't know. There aren't that many things that I can consistently say I use like a set amount of each month. To want it, you know, delivered on a schedule. People always talk about the milkman. No one ever talks about the breadman. Is there a breadman? Ooh, the breadman sounds... Okay. He sounds pretty cool. That sounds like a cool guy. I want to know the breadman. Although I guess I like making bread, so maybe that would be a bit sad, because then I wouldn't be able to make as much bread. Okay, we definitely need to change my sorting system, that's for sure. Also, I think I'm going to add a few supports just in case. Though I don't think I need them. You found something fun for the next rocking episode? Nice. Yeah, we need to keep something to keep it fun. Your granny had bread delivered? That's awesome, though. Especially if it's good bread. Okay, well that's, I guess that's it. We need more. That's unfortunate. I did not bring enough underground belts. Or just belts in general. This is a pretty far patch, so that does make sense. This belt is also very backed up. I think we filled our coal buffer again. Ooh, I have an idea. It requires a lot of circuits, but I do have an idea. Yeah. The easier solution for now, though, is to just make a new coal buffer. Okay, where's my belts? Where are my belts at? There they are. 1,000 transport belts. Excellent. Okay, we're just... You know what? We're not even going to worry about an output at the moment. We're just gonna make the chests and nothing else, because we won't need this coal for a long time, if ever. We're just mining more coal than we're using at the moment. I guess I could go back to just burning it in the base, considering we have so much. Guess I didn't need to be concerned about it. Yeah, giant coal buffer, though. It's great. Perfect. And then one random yellow inserter. Okay, this should keep it from backing up for a lot longer. Things might be slow in a couple cases, but that's not too bad. And then anything that's not supposed to be on the belts gets tossed to the end. Good things we're saving on lamps. Exactly. We don't want to burn through the power with all those lamps. Oh wait, is this the spot? Oh, this is the spot. Okay. I just realized we haven't found a good copper patch. We found iron, which is decent. Nice. And there appears to be no change to the iceberg. Excellent. Yeah, just ignore the coins. They're just not worth picking up. And if they end up on a belt, they do get to a dedicated chest, so we're fine. Well, it depends which belt, but if they get on the ore belt, they end up in their own chest. Okay. I don't think it's faster to go this way, because it feels so much slower to build going against the belt. I guess it's not really. Now that I have a flow, it's pretty decent. Okay, we are currently about 20 minutes into the iron expansion. I was hoping to get more done today. Did not think connecting a single patch of iron is all we would do. Red belt everything. Honestly, we could afford red belt. It's not a terrible option now. Like, it is a little bit pricey. But it is 4 times faster to build, which is nice. Or 2 times faster to build, which I think is important. And if we use red undergrounds, which we're not going to do because of the whole, you know, we would have to count the rocks thing, which would be slower issue. Red underground would be like super time efficient. Red Wraith everything. We'll cover the ground in Red Wraith as punishment for making me play this. We'll just throw ore on him. It'll be a perfect plan. Yeah, I might set up red belt automation. Like, I know it sounds silly, but it's only like 1,000 red belt, right? Okay, actually, now that I've said it out loud, that sounds like a ton. We probably will spend more iron than we'll get from it. Plus, I mean, we need to mine rocks anyway, right? They give me coins. I want to get that power armor mark too. We're still missing one cool upgrade. Yeah, I imagine there's something big somewhere, and I'm terrified for what it is. Hopefully it is not related to the thing you suggested earlier today, because if it is, I don't know what we're gonna do. Technologies being permanently locked and I just can't continue anymore would be a little rough. Okay, is there anything we can research? Yes, but is it really worth it? No. Okay, can I do bots? Should I do LDS? I guess I should start working towards bots just in case they're helpful. It's so effed up, it does not make any sense. Oh, great. So maybe the August prediction is pretty accurate. Yeah, the more I mine this, the more I think if I were to not improve mining productivity, I don't think setting up patches would ever be worth it. Like, I think the best source of iron is just constantly mining. Because this is getting me like... Oh, wait. Was it not getting me anything? Like, this is getting me like 5 to 15 resources a second, probably. On the ones that have resources. Although some of them don't seem to be getting me anything. So maybe it's not as much as I thought. But yeah, I can basically fully mine an entire yellow belt. Small spitters? Wait, do small spitters come after biters in base game? Like, is that a vanilla thing, or is that something this mod does? Changed. So I don't know enough about biter evolution, but it could be possible. Huh. Interesting. I guess, yeah, they are more deadly to someone who's not prepared for them, especially with like walls and stuff. Yeah, I really don't trust anything anymore. You've killed my trust in Factorio and humanity. I think that's the only way to describe it, right? I don't trust chat anymore. Well, to be fair, I guess I never trusted chat. But yeah, I don't trust chat anymore. Don't trust the game. I could probably cut this off for a while, right? We have coal coming from elsewhere. Actually, we don't really have coal coming from elsewhere. I'll leave it. Pretty much all of our coal here. Can I make any undergrounds? I don't think I can. I was gonna make this go up, but I don't think it's gonna work. Spitter spawners produce biters until about 0.20 evo. Oh, okay, so that makes a lot more sense. Because I feel like I've seen spitter spawners before that and was very confused by that message. But that would explain it. I mean, it doesn't... I guess it makes sense is the wrong word. But... Oh! Uh-oh. Okay, so a 4-wide tunnel is fairly safe. A 5-wide tunnel is not. My life just flashed before my eyes. Just accepted my fate that rocks would fall on me. Oof. I guess that's not too bad. But yeah, we can set up more iron production now, which I'm super excited for. And we have loaders, which I did not notice for the longest time. It's possible they appeared with the research. It's also possible they've been there this whole time. I really don't know. You could do undergrounds, so you could do a support in between. I am out of undergrounds right now, though, which is the main problem. Wait, do these not destroy belts? No, they would have to. Yeah, these are destroyed. Oh, Biter spawner. It's a great spot for that. Oh, no wonder why no wonder why these are taken so... I didn't realize we had piercing rounds. Or maybe that was just because of the death. Honestly, let's just use a dungeon support. I think these have a larger range. I haven't confirmed that, but I get a feeling they have a larger range just because they cost money. Oh no. How much did it increase now? Silo. Okay, everything is now 50% more expensive. I guess that's fine. Twitch just gave you a new envelope. New emote to symbolize a falling roof. Perfect. I would much rather have a creeper here, because at least the creeper would destroy me and I wouldn't have to do this anymore. Okay, I need to just be mindful of that. Like, it gives you a warning if the cave is about to, if it's about to cave in, which is very nice, actually. It is nice of them. He didn't have to include that. So I'm okay with that. This might be a little bit of Stockholm syndrome, but you know, we'll take that. There we go. I'm glad we have such a nice, not fearless leader, merciful leader. I don't know. I think they have to be in groups, or maybe it's like a certain area. Because I tried building single walls once in my mine, and it didn't work. So I don't know the exact mechanic behind it. It's either certain number of walls per area, or they have to be enough to symbolize a pillar. Because I tried doing a single long wall, and everything just collapsed still, so I don't know. I don't fully understand the mechanic, but walls are cheap enough that I just kind of decided to go with the more expensive option and not risk losing my entire base every time. Because it gets expensive to repair. Ooh, look at all these, though. Can't believe I'm using prod mods in my red chip assemblers and my blue science assemblers. It feels very weird. Although I think right now we're limited by other things. I think we're limited by engines. Oh, because these don't run at all. Yeah, okay. That would do it. Okay, so that should... Also, we don't have the right ratio. Okay, so there's a lot of reasons that doesn't work. Let's switch this over to speed mods for a bit. We never finished researching speed mods because they're so incredibly expensive. Right. Okay, so we definitely need to expand our... You know, maybe that's the disadvantage. Because I was told there's a disadvantage of the alternative to using supports. And the disadvantage might be that you don't... Or a trade-off. And I guess the trade-off would be you'd no longer have... Yeah, the trade-off could be that you don't have as much landfill if you use walls as support. See, hopefully this won't break the game saved before. Let's see what this does. Okay, so I'm assuming this will make it... Oh my god, that's instant. Whoa. And this will make it that it doesn't break, I imagine, with the other mod. It doesn't tell me the updated value, though. I wonder if it's reversible. No. No, it's not. It's definitely faster. But yeah, I don't know. Is it reversible? It might does that mean it'll break things later? Use one? Oh. And not minus? I'm gonna reload though. 'Cause I don't know what I did. Well, okay, but it has I wasn't trying to set it to negative. I was trying to subtract 10 from it. Because the thing that I typed looked like it was using addition. Like to add 10 to the multiplier instead of setting the multiplier to 10. But maybe there's something else going on. I'll just leave it. I'll just stick with whatever this is giving me. I don't even know if it worked. It might not have worked. Did I retype it? Yeah, I don't think it... Oh. Did I type it too many times? What happens if I keep typing it? I'm just gonna reload it. I don't know what's happening. Let's see. Okay, that's weird. I must have not retyped it on the reload. Now is it in bonuses? No, it's still not in bonuses. I mean, if things break, right? What's the worst that could happen? We could lose my whole factory? Nah, it's not important. Okay, we're gonna need steel at some point. I might as well set it up. We also don't have a blueprint here for walls. Is it temporary? Is that why it's not working? Yeah, I think the other mod is resetting it. Because it just reset itself. Uh-oh. You know what? I think that's a fair trade-off. Every now and again, I mess up. Oh, gosh. I just realized what we're about to build. Yeah, it does reset itself. So I didn't break anything. So that's good. Don't really know how many walls I need in this. I'll try this one, see if that's fine. At least I can like type it and then I just give myself extra mining speed for a while. A little bit. That's something. Oh, we destroyed. Oh, that's what we destroyed. Right. The cave-in broke my bricks. Okay, we're gonna copy this down. Well, okay, how can we do this? I guess if we click a lot, we'll just like quadruple click and then we're good. Copying this with bots is not going to be helpful, by the way. Okay, let's try this new one. Did I copy it wrong? Okay, that's okay. That's all right. No, no. Stop repairing it. Okay, that's okay. I can live with that. Game forces character mind speed. Oh. Fair enough. Yeah. I will not try retyping it then. Okay, the main thing we need to worry about is the inputs. Because the inputs are the only things that can break the lane. The iron inputs. Everything else will cause it to not run as fast. But if the iron inputs are wrong, it can cause the entire thing to brick, which is the main concern. That's some copper. These still need to be upgraded to red belt. I think I actually wasn't originally planning to do that, but obviously I should, considering I upgraded those. Let's start doing that. I'm sorry, bots. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not sorry at all. Okay. This should work. Red belt. There we go. And to make it that it doesn't go out of control, we're just going to hand feed it like 1,000 red belt. That should be fine. 1,000 yellow belt. Twitch chat needs some formatting options. I think that could cause a lot of issues. It would be very nice in this instance. Okay. So now it shouldn't be as, like, merciful, as unforgivable to have to go expand our mine. I'm okay with this. Okay. This is output. This is input. Okay, so inputs are the ones that I need to double check. And some of these are going to be invincible. So we need to be careful to make sure they actually rotate. Here we go. Because if they're not invincible, if they're considered permanent or whatever, unmineable, I think unmineable is the term. You can't rotate it by replacing something over it. It's a little bit weird, but I mean, what isn't? Yeah, there's definitely, this will definitely be balanced by the fact that we're going to have more cave-ins because of it. So I think it works out nicely. Because now we can mine incredibly fast and cause very serious problems very easily. Which we did immediately after testing it. We caved in our steel. Yeah, we suffered from it immediately. I think that's perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay, we won't be able to upgrade this for a while, but we can at least start it. What did I need? Undergrounds? Which we definitely need higher stacks of these days. I was keeping it at 50 because we are incredibly cheap. Like, you know, to quote me from the other day, undergrounds are expensive. Like, they're really not, but they were the other day. Less expensive now that we have more resources. Okay, so now it's just an annoyance. Yeah, we can live with that. Okay, we're fairly safe from cave-ins here. I think as long as we filter out the iron ahead of time, we're good. Because we should have like 4 nearly pure lanes of iron. Somewhere over here. Nearly pure isn't very meaningful. Now that I say it out loud. That's like nearly headless Nick vibes. It's not not a real descriptor. But at the same time it makes perfect sense. Okay, so iron can go to the left, everything else can go back to the main sorting system. That actually can go straight to the side, which I think is a good idea. Oh, thank you for that. That's exactly where I wanted that. Perfect. How did they know that I wanted that belt there? Okay. That's good. Anything that isn't iron gets sent back to the sorting system, and we'll do that again with the other belt. So this will upgrade us from 2 belts of iron to 3. Never thought that would feel like so much. Okay, and then this can go through here. Seems fine. Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, well, I'll copy those to the We can copy those to a pin message would be a good idea. Reduce tech cost, increase reach for mining rocks, increase mining speed. And mining productivity. Mining productivity is the main one. If I had to pick any of them, mining productivity. Maybe increase tech, reduce tech. I don't know what the default was. It was a 20-player map. Okay. Definitely. Okay, yeah, if that many players were doing it, I feel justified. It's balanced around 20. Yeah, the mining productivity is nice. Oh yeah, I didn't even do times 10. Mining prod, I did times 6. Might work for now. Okay, let's get as many gears as we can. We're just gonna handcraft all of these. And that's why I need a list. Exactly. Perfect. I guess technically I also changed this, but honestly, this isn't that important anymore. So I wouldn't even bother like specifying it in the changes. Let's see, where is that? That's 10. Okay, there's 20. Okay. I like how I said there's 10 and said there's 20. Like that makes sense. So we need a loader. Okay. Wow. Fast loaders are really cheap. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. I built it wrong, though. As usual. There we go. We're moving up in the world. We can actually afford 2 belts of iron after 7 hours. Yay. We're rich. Okay, we were trying to connect another belt of iron, right? Oh gosh, I connected it wrong immediately. It was supposed to be pre-filtered. Amazing. Oh, this is not filtered anymore. I mean, at least it makes it to the end, so it's not a huge deal. It's not like it bricked anything, but yeah. Whoops. Forgot about something important. Okay, let's add some cave-in protection. Cause yeah, we can like destroy a lot very fast now. Gosh, and it still feels rough to mine. Yeah, this is a good balance. Okay, so this is for steel. So this should work. We now have expanded steel. And then I think we're out of undergrounds. I think I might steal from the belt for a little to just handcraft some. I really don't need a ton of undergrounds right now. I just need some. The fact that this is backed up means we've either filled the rocket and aren't using a ton of iron, or we have other issues. You can set filters in the tunnel. Oh gosh. Oh, that's not too bad. I think I see what you mean. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe? I don't know. I'll experiment with that. I think I have an idea of what you mean, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, that can go there, and then this can go here? Yeah, that should be fine. Like wagons. Oh, those kinds of filters. Okay, then I did not know what you meant. I had a completely different idea in mind. I had a much different plan. So my idea was to set limits inside the filter, so that way the belts only move if it keeps it under different. So I guess the same general idea, I guess, effectively. But that would let me use this as a filter for all these resources. Which means I kind of want to make another tunnel to just filter out ore. And sort it better. Ooh. Yes, we're going to do that. It's going to go right here. Never mind. It can't go right there. I don't know why. Okay, well, it's there now. Okay. Yeah, no, I have a plan now. I think this will work. So this is the general idea. We need more belts. I feel like I could have placed it in a more useful spot. But that's fine. Or a spot that isn't in the middle of my base, but that's okay. Okay, so what did I need? Whoa! Is this part of the mod, or did I do that? I think I did this. I'm starting to still second guessing everything. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say I did that one. That would be a weird aspect of the mod for sure. Planning ahead is planning to fail. Yeah, I probably will fail. But to be fair, this isn't planning ahead. This is something I should have done a while ago. This is planning like 3 hours behind. Okay. They will have enable, disable if conditions less than... What should we start it with? What's never going to be true, I guess, is what it boils down to. Water? I'm trying to think something I can put in it that won't be removed. I guess I don't care that much. It's not like we're adding belts constantly. I guess this might only work if we have a bunch of filters early, though. The idea is to use this as a filter. I guess we don't need to use it as a filter. Do we? And then I get... Oh, we could... Oh, wait. No, I know what we can do. We can keep these just in case we need to disable them. But we cannot worry about that. This is basically just a massive chest right now. Great, you know, good old great chest ahead vibes. Okay, so that will fill. I guess the issue is what happens when this fills too much. I don't really have a plan for that. Also, we need more fast inserters. I want to hopefully expand science today, but we'll see if that actually happens. Shipping up ores is just so great. Isn't it useful? We can unload from this, though. Hopefully. I guess I'm just assuming I can unload from it. Yeah, okay, perfect. Coal. Iron. Copper. Actually, let's, no, that's not what I wanted. Coal can go this way. There we go. Okay, I guess we can still keep that there. It's still kind of decent. Perfect. Coal is just being voided right now. Well, not voided, but it's not being used. Okay, this might cause problems when I realize I need more resources, but that's fine. Okay, so this is disabled if iron is less than 500. Actually, no. We'll keep them all off for now. Because I don't really know exactly what I need to do with them. This might cause issues if things get imbalanced, but at least it will make... it gets rid of this. That's the main thing that I'm trying to get rid of right now. I don't think filtering this would really help anything. It's something I can do, but I don't really have an idea in mind of how to use that. So we're not going to worry about it. Okay, if I use one red belt here into a splitter, I can definitely reduce the amount of output loaders we have, which is nice. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just get the main things that could back it up. It will fix itself eventually. Why'd you get rid of this beauty? Well, okay, I guess I don't want to get rid of it. I don't necessarily need to get rid of it. I just need to get an alternative for a little bit. Okay, that's all the ores that can end up in it, I think. Yeah, so at the very least, we might lose some speed, but at least it will still run in this scenario. If it backs up too bad. Okay, so this can go out and do a splitter. And then look at that, we have 2 pure lanes of ore with 1 filter system. Which is equivalent to this. Yeah, all the new patches will go through this, I imagine. And this one that we didn't fully set up. Okay, I guess this one will go to its own. I know we have red belts for the inputs, but that's fine. I'm not too concerned with that. I love the idea that we're just sending ore to the surface and then just taking it back from the surface. Oh, come on. There we go. It just seems so useless. Okay, and then I think we had another belt somewhere, right? Yeah, this one. Okay, hopefully this is right. We'll definitely leave this to sort the original ores, because I think it's really fun. I don't think it's sustainably useful, but I like it. Bots can place unmineable entities. Yeah, if they place it, if the bots replace it like while it's fast enough, while it's still like a ghost or something, it stays unmineable or something like that. There's like a little bit of weirdness to it that I don't fully understand. This is supposed to be filtering out iron. Whoops. But yeah, basically if I don't remove my bot's ability to auto-place it, it stays invincible. Okay, we don't actually have the ability to get a splitter. We are circuit limited. Weird. Damn, look at all the resources we have. Isn't that evil? Is that intentional? It's not just like a byproduct of the mod. Amazing. Okay, I guess we can go around. We didn't bring any belt. At all. Belt, underground. There we go. Not the worst. Yeah, definitely not the worst thing you could have done. But I'm okay that it's not worse. You think it happens in base Factorio as well? Yeah, in base Factorio, whenever your auto placement places a belt in the wrong spot. It's the worst thing to happen in base Factorio for sure. Okay, I'm decently happy with this. I'm okay with it, I guess, is a better wording. See, I definitely could filter these. Although I like the circuits. The circuits setup works too. Just as well. But yeah, we'll definitely add filters for safety in case I destroy the circuits at any given point. See a lot of speedrunner VODs with wrongly placed entities? What? Never. There would never be mistakes like that. Okay, and now we can get a dump chest that uses a loader or something. That could be good. Actually, it's not that useful. Just because the output's so high. Oops. There we go. And then look, let's make this pretty. Look at that, we have lamps. Okay, well this isn't that helpful right now. But that's because we're not using all the iron that we're producing. So now we can go expand our base, and that's the important thing. Oh, and we can even attach even attach a copper output to this. I want to expand the copper lane to make 2 copper lanes. So that should be straightforward. So what do we need for that? We need a little bit more steel. I think that's it, actually. We mostly just need more steel. Okay. This isn't going to be fully 2 lanes of copper because we do have the supports in between that make it a little bit less of a full lane, but that's fine. And this can go straight through. Also, we don't really need these anymore. Ow. That was a mistake. That could have killed me, actually. Wait, why are we copper limited? Are these set up wrong? I feel like maybe we've just buffered all this copper since then. Because, like, we were copper limited at some point. Like, very heavily. Uh-oh. Okay, we're going to keep that. We need to change the logic, though, to be copper. That should be fine. That could have killed me, anti-P, after picking up a chest. Well, chest, if your inventory gets... To anyone who doesn't know, if you're... Oh! To anyone who doesn't know, gun turrets are evil. Not what I meant to say, but it is something to point out. They sometimes shoot me. But I was... What I was going to say was that when you destroy rocks and your inventory gets full, sometimes things explode. And, like, you take damage. Like, literal chest explosions. I don't know if you can do it by mining chests, but is that really something I want to find out? I don't think so. So it's something I'm always paranoid about. Like everything with this mod, it just makes you paranoid, really. Is mod the right word? I guess it's mod pack scenario thing. It's not like a standalone mod you can download, but I guess it feels like a mod. Okay. Let's expand science. I think it's time. We have to accept the fact that we need more science. I was trying to postpone it, but that's not going to happen. I like how this is just going to be here forever, and it has nothing to do with the surface. This is literally just a filter system. Yeah, that's true. They are effectively the same. It's just one of them's easier to install. Explain how to install than the other. Really the only difference I can think of. Okay, we might as well make this a little bit more compact, because there's not a huge downside to it. I don't really know if we need engines for other things. But since I don't have to hand build it, we might as well make it nice and compact. Okay, that should work, right? Yeah, that can go that way. I mean, there's more compact ways to make it, but this definitely is totally fine. It will use more power poles, though. But power poles are cheap. Mods contain scenarios, which is the easiest way to install scenarios. Get the coal for plastic. Wait, did I break coal? Did I break something with coal? Or do you mean with this? Oh, yeah, that's true. I could just take directly from that. Good idea. Much less, much more helping today, much less taunting. I like it. There we go. And then we can set this up so it only runs if there's a lot of coal backed up or something. That could work. Or you could just not care. Also an option. Enable disable if coal is less than 100. Or greater than 100, actually. And then we'll just limit. We'll just do that. There we go. Make it safer. Cool. That will just prioritize not putting it into an infinite buffer chest. Gosh, the unsorted part. Honestly, it's faster to do this than it is to try to look through the sorting system. I'm starting to think that it's also toggling alt mode off and on, but I don't think that's actually happening. It's much more likely that I'm just not, that I'm just missing something. But just in case, it might be happening. It might be toggling alt mode off and on just to taunt me. There's a non-zero chance of that. Okay, I guess we can use that. That's fine. Hopefully I built this right. I didn't double check. It's more the fact that you switched it from sorted to unsorted. Well, yeah, that thing too. But I just meant in terms of I bump alt mode anytime I try to go get a recipe. I don't know how, but it's happening. Oh, wait, you switch it back and forth? Oh, okay. So I did notice that it wasn't always consistent, but not enough to fully question it. So I thought I was just going crazy. But if that's an actual thing, yeah, that makes sense. That is so many assembling machines. I mean, I know this isn't a large build, but relative to anything we've made so far, it's a fairly large build. So it just feels a little bit odd. Okay, now we have to recover most of them because I'm realizing now that I should not build it in the middle of the base. Because that basically made it that this whole section would have been unusable if I had left it there. Perfect, okay. We can mine this. I guess we can just leave that, that's fine. I think we actually have enough. Yeah, bots aren't going to be that helpful for this. They can play some stuff, though. We don't have a ton of belt. We don't really have that many assembling machines, but we might have enough. Might increase the cap. Starting to feel rich. I'm not, but I'm starting to feel richer. Okay, let's do all the belt by hand, because that's easy enough. And that's most of the entity count. So if I have to do anything by hand, this is definitely the one. I like how I'm doing the one that bots aren't actually called to do. That was a weird underground. I think there was an invincible belt in there that caused it to underground in the straight line. I mean, yeah, that's what it would have to be. Okay, I turned off bots, so I guess I wasn't really helping them. But they're so useless. And I can't justify bot. I don't think I can justify bot speed. Or even getting construction bots, honestly. I don't really know. But so far, the bots I have are not helpful. But getting some around my base might be helpful to defend against spiders. Especially since they can place rogue turrets and not be... I don't think they'll be shot by them. And back, something's got to be fun with expensive recipes. Wait, does expensive recipe... Are you implying expensive recipes gets toggled on at some point? Because we have not discovered this yet. This is... I just realized we copied the one we copied had inserters placed all the wrong direction. But I also don't think it matters because they're going to be placed in the wrong direction anyway. Like in some cases, we might have actually improved our ability to place inserters correctly because of that mistake. Oh, wow. This is a very low chance of working. Yeah, this is getting pretty awful. Okay, you know what? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't plan for bots. I don't see a world where they help. I really do not see a world where they do anything to help me whenever the inserters have like a 25% chance of being rotated wrong or whatever it is. At least I can have bots place the power poles. That's something. That's really the motto of the run. That's something. We just take any victory we can get because that's all we have. Okay. So steels, yeah, this part's gonna be easy. Poles and assemblers. Yeah, that's true. They can do the assemblers too. Yeah, they can do all the things that are very low count, low input count. Don't really know what ratio we need for this. I'm just gonna do 1-to-1 for now. Yeah, they're doing anything that we place in low quantities, unfortunately. Belts might be good. I think belts might also be fine. I guess belts are the... maybe not the highest. They're the highest entity cost, but they're also not hard to place, so I don't know how helpful that really is. But I mean, it's something. You know, our classic motto. It's still something. Okay, so that can just go here. We can connect steel to this output one. Everything but inserters, yeah. Everything but inserters is a more... less wordy way to phrase it. Okay, I think I'm actually going to change where these go. Just so I can put a loader here, because I really would like a loader in this spot for steel. Look at that, it's already grabbed steel. Wasn't filtered for it. I think that just happened to be the last thing in the slot. Okay. Now that seems fine. We just need pure iron over here. Which again, we have a loader for. Or we can get a loader for. Oh, I guess it also grabbed coins. Or maybe I might have dropped coins. Let's see, can we fit a loader here? I think we should just move my wall build, honestly. That's probably the best option. Okay, now we need iron, which is unsorted. You know, there are people who actually speedrun like this. There's Kobai. I actually don't think there's anyone. People might not be accurate. But I think there is a non-zero amount of people in the game who play with an unsorted inventory. You hope that's not the case. Yeah, that's also a good one. Gosh, I wonder how many inserters are wrong here. Only wave defense and steel axe maybe got lab 2? What do you mean? Oh, like he only runs with it for those specific categories? I wasn't thinking of like things that benefit from it. I was just thinking like runners that use it for everything. But yeah, there is... wave defense probably not, because wave defense you have to set up... you have everything researched. I think that could be rough. Although I guess if you ran it a lot, having everything in the same spot would be nice. So it's faster. It's like frames faster. There's like one person where it matters. Anyone else is just... anyone else is just a convenience thing. But yeah, there aren't that many... Your time has to be pretty low for the time to switch inventory to actually affect your time. Okay, so this can filter out blue science. And this can start buffering red chips, which we'll probably once again realize we have a very ambitious red chip buffer. Actually, no, this one's less definitely not as ambitious. Because, yeah, things get pricey. Hello, Grob. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we'll send this that way. I'll try to get sulfur over here. Wow, this is spaghetti. This isn't even, like, part of the mod. This is just me building how I build. There's nothing that's forcing me to build this much spaghetti right now. Wait, was that a... that sounded like an explosion. Maybe I just accidentally... maybe I just straight up got the explosion sound. Yeah, there's nothing in the mod right now that's making me have to build spaghetti. That's just how I like to play. Is there anything we've gone today that's new? Oh, yeah. Recipe tech is way pricier. Least landfill looks like land. That's true. As opposed to sea. I'm not sure. What else would it look like? Does landfill normally not look like match the land in this game? I don't really use it very much. So I'm genuinely wondering. Okay, that's fine. Plastic we can also get over. Honestly, I might just make plastic down here. I don't know. It's easy enough to send this way. Nah, it's brown. Okay. Oh, yeah. It does look a little bit. See, I always assumed it was just like the plain dirt recipe. Or the plain dirt texture. But I've never thought too much of it. Okay, I mean, this works. That's easy enough. Okay, so we have plastic. So now we need copper and red chips. Well, we can't do a smelting lane up here, so, I mean, that's out of the question. But we can at least do... Did I say copper and red chips? Oh, they ate through my defenses. Okay, so we need more turrets. I think we should automate turrets, actually. Also, that accidentally has an output. It was rotated. Ooh, this is a pretty pricey loss. Okay, not great. We still have one, though, so that's fine. That means I don't need to prioritize defending it. Right? That's what that means. Okay. We're still making more. That should be fine. There we go. Let's walk this way. And, oh, they didn't turn rogue. I'll take it. I will take that. Yeah, we lost all of that. But we have enough buffered that I'm not going to fix it for a while. We need to figure out where those attacks are coming. They're probably coming from this. I just don't know how I'm supposed to get over there. Like, the only way I can fight them is to make landfill. And that sounds very expensive for what I get out of it. Okay, so we were backing up the gear belt with red belt. That's not a huge problem, it looks like. Not my goal, but we can live with it for sure. See, these are not working. Does it rotate them anytime you interact with them? Is that the issue? I hate that so much. I don't know what's happening with it, but I don't like it. Okay, so this needs iron and copper. Okay, we need 6 for iron. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, so this is an iron belt, this is a copper belt. So we should have enough iron that we can just split off this. So iron's easy. Okay, perfect. And then copper, we really just need this. Oh, Kyla, welcome. We are currently trying to expand blue science, which we are incredibly limited on. Honestly, we need to expand all of our science. But I think we'll just expand blue science for today. Because we keep running into issues of everything rotating on us. It's making it a lot harder to build. Way harder to build. Okay, that's good. We have inputs. Perfect. Okay, these ones are not rotating. We got pretty lucky, I guess, there. We're not anymore. I wonder if they only rotate at certain times. Like, maybe there's some logic to it that I can figure out and abuse. Don't know what it could be. I think I'm just trying to make sense of something that doesn't have any sense. Hello, Gava. It's going. It's going. This mod is getting more and more chaotic. Building is starting to get really tedious. Although, I was given permission from the creator to make it a little bit more balanced for single player. So it's not as bad. Just place it re-rotated. That's basically what I did here. It did not work.
Tacos every day.
But yeah, I was given permission to make mining productivity like a lot higher and also mining speed a lot higher to compensate for the fact that I don't have a team of 20. But other than that, it's still very painful. Hello, Zasper. Welcome. Thanks for the raid. This is an April Fool's run that we're doing right now, a little bit late. it's... I know it's going to get so much slower. It feels like we're so close to the end because we're at Blue Science, but we just unlocked Marathon mode today. So everything costs like 5 times as much, or no, 3 times as much. Currently, research is all 3 times more expensive. And it's not going to get better, so that's what I'm at today. How are you doing? Okay, we need more labs. Surprisingly. You're trying to do mass smelting on a Biter Battles multi-map. You're hurting for iron and copper. Yeah, at least we're hurting less for iron and copper since this is equivalent to 800k. But previously, okay, basically, this patch is about like 30 miners, like 40 miners or something, roughly. Imagine spending 30 minutes to get 100,000 iron on a map that makes everything like up to probably will be 4 times more expensive, at least. It was not a great combination. And during that time, I'd spend all the resources pretty much on defenses or just fuel, just burning it all relentlessly. So yeah, it didn't end up working very well. I'm much happier with the current situation, where I spend 30 minutes to get 800,000 iron, which is still not that much for how long it took to get. But science seems to be working... Oh, not at all, because the buffer is placed wrong. Of course. You know what can't be placed wrong? Loaders. Maybe I should be using loaders. Is that efficient? Is this an efficient design? In any way? Does this work, actually? Okay, I think I found my new strategy. We need to automate loaders. I don't think we can automate loaders because they're a weird button. But if we use bots, we make all of our assembly machines out of loaders, and then we don't have to worry about inserter placement until the mod does something else wild. But we'll at least be good for a little bit. I probably don't need prod mods on these. I'm not super hurting for resources anymore. I mean, I am, but not as badly. Okay, and let's do a larger science build. I think if we just upgrade this, we should have enough to at least do all the science we need. I think our main problem with science is just that we don't really have the assemblers. But yeah, I'm assuming we are fine in terms of space. Well, not space, but in terms of mall production. Yeah, like that's producing enough. We're definitely producing enough gears. Yeah, we should be fine to move this. We could leave it, but honestly, I don't really see a huge point in leaving it. We should just move all of it. Same with the labs. I was not expecting marathon mode to be thrown into this, so I was not expecting us to need a ton of science. That one was definitely a surprise. Okay, so we did cut power to most of our base, but that's okay. Okay, so blue science is here. Let's do a green science build real quick. It's super easy to do. Green science and red science. Honestly, I might do a larger amount than I normally do too. But yeah, if anyone's curious what this mod does, I've command what we know so far, which I don't technically know most of it. Like, I think know is a bad word. What we think we know is more accurate, because I think some of them are missing some key details. But that's a list of all we've discovered so far. The gist of it is things randomly become less quality of life. To expand our base, we can only build smelters down below. We can build like assembling stuff up top. The below area is filled to the brim with rocks. So every time we want to get miners, we have to mine like hundreds of rocks to expand our mines. So that's like the main stuff that we started with. And then we've discovered more so far, and I've been keeping track of it in this spreadsheet. So that way when people ask what this mod does, I can actually have an answer. Because day one, there was not an answer at all. I just shrugged because we didn't know what it was going to do. It was a mystery. And I miss when we didn't have it. I miss when we didn't know anything, when it was just mining rocks to make smelting. Just checked list, random directions inserters sounds a bit cruel to be allowed. Fortunately, we can fix them. I have not confirmed yet. I don't think it can rotate them after they're placed. And I don't think it happens all the time. Like, see, I just placed 8 inserters in a row with only 1 misplacement, but then sometimes I get like 1 every 4. I guess that's how random works. It's just sometimes it doesn't feel as cruel as other times. Okay, so we should be able to attach this pretty easily, and we should have a larger science build. And you know what this science is going to do? Make us suffer. Because we unlock things basically anytime we get a new science. I think that's when it adds new suffering. So faster science just means faster suffering. So I basically should only research when I actually need it. Ooh, wait. Oh, smart belt doesn't work because of... Yeah, smart belt doesn't work because of the unminable stuff all the time. But yeah, the more I research, the more things become painful. So I definitely want to only research if I need it. Oh gosh, random wires. You mean like, which kind of wires? Are you talking like power cables or are you talking like circuits? Because both sound rough. But circuits would be awful because that would like actually break things. Power would be annoying because your base would just stop running. So I'm not sure which I would hate more. Huh. Huh. That's weird. Wasn't expecting that. That's like that multiplayer bug. Okay, I guess this is a decent spot for labs, right? And it gives me a little bit of a spot to expand science when I realize I need that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so blue science can go here. Green science. Red science can go here. That should be fine. They are running, right? Yeah, they are running. Perfect. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You think power. Circuits are a bit too far. Makes circuits pretty much unusable. Yeah, good point. It would make them unusable. But what does this mod do that isn't too far? Feel like everything is already too far, right? What's it matter if it's a little bit worse? Okay, I think we can still do this at least. Decent. Although it's not long enough for it to really be worth doing. But it's fun to do when I can. Okay. We have science. It is now 6 times better than it was. Which is not much at all. Considering things cost 3 times as much as normal currently, and will probably only get worse. Oh yeah, right. Biters can swim. Biters can swim. Now I can You're right. Now I can blame the mod because there's times when I'm correct. Literally none of these were rotated. That's a lot of dead biters. At least they're small. It looks like more when they're on top of the water. Also, when miners die, they turn into ore patches, which is really fun because that can delete cliffs. And I don't know. I think I find that interesting. Okay, one of these is placed the wrong way. Unsurprisingly, one of these is outputting all my science back onto the belt. Not a huge deal, but we do have to manually clear it. Okay, that should be good. We can now start researching. I guess we can start researching bots. Did we get anything from that? Okay, Meteor's level 3. I still don't know what that does. Like, I am very concerned about that. I don't like not knowing what it does. That could be the biters drop stuff. That could be the biter's drop ore thing. I just haven't seen, like, meteors hit my base yet, which is why I'm very uncertain about it. At least that's going all right. Okay, that seems like a good stopping point. We expanded science. We can actually, like, research things relatively fast now. Turrets now have a larger chance of turning on me. That's fun. So next time, ideally, I want to... Oh, wait, we need to fix this. Let's fix that first, because I will forget about it next time. We lost, like, half of our oil production. So yeah, let's fix advanced oil, and then call it for the day. Also, wasn't I supposed to set up cracking? I think I was supposed to set up cracking. Cracking and other cracking. Okay, I did not choose correctly. But I was aware that I probably didn't. I had a 50% chance, and I went with it. Okay, do we have any offshore pumps? Oh yeah, we do. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so hopefully bots can fix this. The main thing I need is this pipe and the oil pipe. Then we can switch it to advanced oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Biters have destroyed a fair amount of it, so it's not great. But I think some of it will still work. Okay, yeah, we can live with that. And we have cracking. We don't have buffer chests. I guess we have 1 buffer chest. Honestly, that's fine. Yeah, we can start working towards bots. I don't think they're going to be useful because of the rotation thing, but... I don't know, we could design stuff to use entirely loaders. I think that's kind of funny. Like, that is a fun solution to get around inserters not being reliable. They can't be automated, but they're fast enough that I can automate everything else and then just bulk craft them in the hundreds. So we might work on loader semi-automation. We'll use a ton of splitters, but at least things will go the way I want them. Our mall is not working. I think there's issues with it. Oh, we're inserter speed limited. Well, that's an easy fix. And that's an easy fix, and I just delete an inserter and walk away. That would be great. Let's get a splitter here, and we'll call it good. I think this, I think, was everything I wanted to do today. Actually, I wanted to do more. This is everything I lowered my expectations to once I realized I couldn't do everything I needed to do today. There we go. That's a better way to phrase it. Gotta love lower expectations, right? Okay, at least we have a fair amount of red belt. Okay, yeah, these are working great. Are these input speed limited? Wait, what are they limited by? I cannot tell. Everything? We might not be getting enough copper. Again, because of the copper input speed issue. There we go. Or output speed, I guess, more accurately. Ah, why is it unsorted? Why must he be so cruel? Okay, is there anything I can do with this junk? Yeah, I guess I can put it back. Okay, good. There appears to be no change. I'll take it. There we go. Okay. Base is running... Still not running fully, actually. Is it not going long enough with red belt, maybe? I wonder if we have another bottleneck. This is fast. No, this should be fine. It's definitely not fine. I don't know why. Maybe one underground does fix it. It might, actually. I just want the mall to look not terrible right now. Before I call it, I want to make sure the things that I expanded today actually do in fact work. Okay, I don't think that needs a red belt. Yeah, that definitely doesn't need a red belt. No, those are limited by other things. Okay, there we go. That's way more iron going in. These are actually input speed limited. But we should still have enough for the science that we have, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, let's call it there. So I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be working on burner designs because we weren't able to do that Saturday. I think we only have a couple more things we need to add to the actual base, and then we need to fuel everything. But we have most of the actual designs, so tomorrow we'll be double checking smelting lanes probably, and then trying to add like a row of solid fuel production around my entire base because we need to add a lot of solid fuel assemblers, like a lot. I remember I think my estimate was like 500 chemical plants for solid fuel or something like that. It's a lot. It's like 20 belts of fuel. So that's what we'll be working on tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for enjoying my suffering. I've been told that we haven't discovered the worst thing yet, so that's gonna be fun. No idea when we'll actually finish this. We're gonna keep doing it once a week, but I don't know if we'll finish it in time. Hopefully by the end of summer. But yeah, have a good one. Peace.